Yo, this is Art the Architect with More Than a Haircut podcast. Tune in every Friday for new content. Definitely on Anchor as well as YouTube and on IG. Hit your boy up. It's More Than a Haircut.
What are a few gems that you gather from Nipsey Hussle?
Whoo! Oh man, Nip. Um, man, I think one of the biggest ones. Well, yeah, I'd say one of the biggest ones was actually in the form of a book. One of his favorite books. Yeah,
Kentucky?
he put out. I don't know if he put it out before he passed or somebody put it out on his behalf afterwards. But there's this Nipsey Hussle reading list.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
I,
couple of his
I had put
favorite books.
I had put that list out too.
And the book, The Way of the Superior Man.
Yeah, I read that junk.
That book, man, that book did something to me, man. I'm still kind of learning all the ways that that really impacted me, but I think that was a gem within a gem as
Yeah,
far as something that came from Nipsey's way. But I
yeah.
guess real time. Um, One of the things that always comes to my mind, he was doing this interview. I think he was doing an interview with Big Boy out in L.A. And he had asked him like basically how he became successful in the rap game, and he said that I experienced every emotion. I experienced pain, sorrow, guilt, shame, pride, everything. I experienced every emotion, but the one thing that I did is I never quit.
Mm-hmm.
And he basically said I'd be lying to you if I told you I had it all figured out. But every day it's just like he worked to figure it out. And I think for me, I'm the same way. Like so many people think I got it figured out just because I'm calm and composed in a lot of stressful scenarios. But I kind of learned that just from being in rougher scenarios growing up. It's like this ain't gonna make me sweat. Like I've been through way rougher days than this.
Mm-hmm.
And but at the end of the day, that doesn't mean I don't experience a range of emotions internally. But that was the one thing I was like, man, when I heard him say that, I'm like, man, that I can relate to that. Like I'm not crazy for some days wanting to quit. I'm not crazy for that.
Mm-hmm.
We all had that feeling sometimes, but it was one of the things that he was like, man, we just made sure we kept going even when you felt those things and was uncertain. And I think that's something I personally embody and I live by every day. And thankful for him for sharing that message because it made me a believer in my own experience.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm on the right track. To somebody like that who I have respect for, who I understand their values and where their values came from. Like I get that, and to hear him say that and to reach the level that he's reached, all right, I'm right for feeling the same way at times,
Yeah.
and I'm on the right track with the things that are in my future. So I think that was one of the big gems I got from Nipsey, just in the form of his interviews. But of course, I love his music too,
Yeah.
and he got gems in every song.
Listen, man, it'd be days where I just be like, man, what was the protection? But then I'm like, hey, he gave enough gems to where it's like it's gonna be 2 and 3 years from now, people gonna start seeing Nipsey Hussle name on stuff.
Right.
They're not gonna realize what he was doing. Like I give you an example, and you may haven't heard of it. It's an app called Vest, VEZT,
Okay.
like Invest.
Okay.
And basically, it's called ISO, Initial Song Offering.
Hmm.
If I'm an artist, I got a song that I want to promote to the market. You know,
Okay.
I can actually do like a crowdfunding and say I'm looking to raise $1,000 for this particular song. Put it on the market, scale it or whatnot. People invest into it. They actually have ownership of the song, whatever percentage they decide to buy. Somebody can come
Mm.
with $1,000. Somebody can come with 100. Somebody can come with 10.
Okay.
So he was a brand ambassador for the company.
Oh, all right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I've actually made some money from
Dang.
investing into a song like Crush on You.
Okay.
Every time it plays on Netflix, radio,
Or
TV, whatever it plays, I'm gonna get a percentage because they offered the publishing up front, you know what I'm saying, to own
yeah.
it. So it's just like it's so many
Man,
like you know what I'm saying? It's so many
that's
different
crazy.
Yeah, but
I ain't never heard about that.
I seen the info on it, but it's just like,
Okay.
just imagine I'm seeing all these artists give their publishing away or the masters to their work.
Mm-hmm.
Really pennies on the dollars, if you ask me, and I might be wrong, but I'm like, here it is, talking about 30 years from now.
Yep.
What happens 30 years from now when you're not performing or you can't
Mm-hmm.
perform because you're down or you're ill or whatnot? And you could really be making money. You could really be making money while you're sitting down,
Look.
and people you could go back and take music from your catalog, create a movie from it, create a book or whatever. You
Mm-hmm.
can get a pain from it.
Right.